Hey guys, welcome to the Retro Gaming Junction. This is Camilio and we're live on Twitch pretty much every day at 8 PM Eastern Time. Today we are starting ZORK. Let's put some music because there's no music. Or there's no music. For those who don't know, this is a text adventure game from 1980. Even though it says 81 at the beginning here, copyright, the wiki says December 80. Let's say 80. We're gonna look at the manual because there's a lot of information. This is a text adventure, so it's all about the text. Yeah, let's look at these. The Star Wars of interactive computer adventure games. I think this manual was made maybe a year after it came out or something. This program is so lifelike, I find myself talking to it. I use ZORK with new employees to get them to relax with the computer. We'll see how this game will make us relax. Actually playing ZORK on stream. Oh yes. We played the Colossal Cave Adventure. That was something. As I typed "read the leaflet," I felt the hair on my neck prickle. I remembered having the same sensation on first reading Edgar Allan Poe at age 11. It was as if a little voice were saying, "This is creepy and weird, but don't put it down." I barely noticed my wife tiptoe out the room. From out, ZORK took over my life. Nice big vocabulary, mind-boggling situation, and logical thinking. I can use my brain. Great, just great. All-time most popular adventure. Wow. The Great Underground Empire: A History by Frobaz Mumbar. Frobaz Magic Book Company. Copyright in the year 896. All rights reserved. I was huge into text adventure. Really? Maybe you'll be able to help us because I wanted to be into text adventures, but like here in Quebec it's all in French, so if it wasn't in French it was just not sold, so these games just didn't really exist. They kind of existed, and I was of course very young when ZORK came out. I was just this game came out when I came out. Oh yes, pure text. Festeron Town Library. As we did with Colossal Cave Adventure, I'll try to make it as agreeable, as viewable as possible for you guys. Yeah, the age of the internet. I wanted to go back because I knew about Return to ZORK. I was not a big fan. I was interested in how that came to be, and I knew there were other ones like Hitchhiker's Guide to Galaxy, Bureaucracy. I know I tried to play those games. I say tried to play because I did finish The Mist, Stephen King's The Mist. That was a text adventure. I don't know why I wanted to play that one. Maybe because I read that it was short or easy, or because I was really big into I'm still big into Stephen King, but back then I was just reading just Stephen King's. So this is kind of a book that's meant to be like from the library. Please take care of where you live. Okay. Chapter 1: The Bellicose King? Bellicose? In 659 GU, adding GU after a year did not become common practice until the later part of the 8th century. The Kingdom of Quandor was relatively small, encompassing 7.5 provinces on the western shore of the Great Sea, an agrarian land whose major products were rope and mosquito netting. It was the 31st year of the reign of Zilbo III, part of a dynasty dating back more than 6 centuries to Entarion the Wise, the first king of Quandor. However, that dynasty was about to end with the ascension of Duncantrax to the throne of Quandor on the final day of 559. I've seen Duncan tracks somewhere. Maybe it was somebody that came into chat or something, but I've seen that name somewhere else. I've never seen someone stream a text adventure before. Let's do this. To the throne of Quendor on the final day of 659. Little is known about what became of Zilbo after 659. Some say he was killed during a palace revolt, or simply died from too much reveling while celebrating the upcoming new year. There is evidence that he was exiled to a villa where he invented the card game Double Fanucci. Likewise, historians disagree about Duncan Track's life prior to 659. A petition signed by palace guards in 657, asking for an increase in the mosquito netting allotment. There is a signature that looks suspiciously like Duncan Track's. Some historians insist that Duncan Trax was general of the royal militia. One legend even suggests that Duncan Trax was a demon who assumed human form. Another legend described him as a former rope salesman. Whatever his origin, Duncan Trax quickly developed a reputation of cruelty, bloodthirstiness, and aggressiveness, thus earning himself the nickname the Bellicose King. He raised a tremendous army and began systemic conquest of the neighboring kingdoms. Within 3 years, Duncan Trax ruled an empire that controlled virtually all the land between the Great Sea and the Kovali Desert. An ancient villa on the outskirts of Mythicus, similar to the one where Zilbo may have lived in exile. Questions, discussion, projects, and further readings. Would you have left a job as rope salesman to become king of Quendor? List the pros and cons. Find Quendor on a modern map. Is it a large area? What natural features of the era would have helped Quendor to conquer all the neighboring lands? Man, this... Did you have that kind of shit when you were young? Oh yeah, why not? This ain't worse than fucking Morrowind. Do you think that Duncan Trax was a mean king for attacking other kingdoms? What other reasons besides meaning? Meanness? Is that a word? Might have he had. Stage a mock peace conference with one of your classmates playing Duncan Trax and other classmates playing the kings of the surrounding lands. The other kings should try to convince Duncan Trax not to attack them. Read The New Year's Revolt by Jesbar Fulion. Chapter 2. The Empire goes underground. Okay. In 665, the forces of Duncan Trax vanish the Antarian armada at the famous Battle of Fort Grispotter. The island nation of Antaria was, at the time, the world's premier sea power, and this victory gave Duncan Trax undisputed control of the Great Sea and put the superb shipbuilding facilities of Antaria at his disposal. The conquest of Antaria also gave Duncan Trax a possession of Antaria's famed granola mines. Unfortunately, no one in Quendor liked granola. Exactly. Within months, Quendor's navy was returning from voyages, with tales of a magical land on the distant eastern shore of the Great Sea. Duncan Trax was incensed that his vast and land existed outside his dominion, and spent many nights storming the halls of his castle, bellowing at his servants and advisors. Then one day he had a sudden inspiration, assembled a huge fleet, crossed the Great Sea, and conquered the lands on the eastern shore. Not only would he extend his empire, but he'd finally have a market for all that useless granola. As Duncan Trax's vision swept across the new lands, he made a startling discovery: huge caverns and tunnels, populated by gnomes, trolls, and other magical races, all of whom loved granola. Even as Duncan Trax conquered this region, his imagination was inspired by this natural underground formation. In 666, Duncan Trax's navy returned from an expedition to the eastern shore of the Great Sea with tales of a magical underground civilization left, and giant red X's on the right. If these caverns and tunnels were possible in nature, so might they be formed by humans. Duncan Trax realized that by burrowing into the ground he could increase the size of his empire fivefold, or even tenfold. The Frobos Magic Construction Company, the forerunner of a modern industrial giant Frobos Co. International, was formed to undertake this project in 668. For the remaining 20 years of Duncan Trax's reign, cavern building continued at a breakneck pace. The natural caverns in the eastern land were expanded tremendously, and new caverns and passages were dug in the western lands, chiefly in the vicinity of Duncan Trax's castle, Ergreth. By the time of his death, 688, Duncan Trax ruled virtually all territory in the known world above and below ground. Expenditure of the three royal government. Military, royal bureaucracy 2%, 18% of construction of roads and bridges, 66% of others. That's in 580 U. I don't know what U is. Then in 680 it's 54% construction of caverns, 8% bureaucracy, 33% military, and 5% others. And then in 780 we have 68% royal bureaucracy. What the fuck? Then 29% construction of dam, then 1% military, and then 2% others. These pie charts show the fiscal priorities of the empire under the three kings who ruled centuries apart: Bosbo IV, Duncan Trax, and Dimwit Flathead. Oh, I see. Question, discussion, projects, and further readings. What would it be like to live underground? If there are any caves near your home, spend a week underground to see what it's like. Read Construction of the Empire by Mumbles Agrippa. Wouldn't it be fun to live underground? By Larissa Frob, and The 70 Years Snigel by Arv Dornfrob. Chapter 3. The Flatheads. After Duncan Trax, the throne was occupied by a long series of descendants. These were unspectacular rulers, who took on the surname Flathead, for obscure reasons not necessarily related to the planar shape of their pates. I'm already so lost. During this period, there was very little change in the empire, as the conquered kingdom was assimilated into Quandor, and the frantic pace of tunneling gradually abated. It's not that complicated. You have Duncan Trax, which is pretty much a dumbass that wanted to conquer everything and wanted to sell granola bars because he has a bunch of granola mines. But then he found that underground people like granola, so he went underground and expanded his kingdom. No, there wasn't any people that loved him, but he could expand his things. And then there's a Flathead here. We'll see what happens with them. These are pretty... Okay, Empire and the Quang were assimilated in Quandor, and the frantic pace of the tunneling gradually abated. In 770, nearly a century after the death of Duncan Trax, his great-great-grandson, Dimwit Flathead, assumed the throne. Lord Dimwit, as he liked to be called, was a colorful character, but was also the single worst ruler the Empire ever produced. His vanity was surpassed only by his outrageous sense of proportion. For example, his coronation took 13 years to plan, and therefore took place 2/3 of the way through his reign. Later lasted an additional year and a half and cost 12 times the Empire's GNP. Dimwit was the first king to call Quandor the Great Underground Empire, and within a few years the new name completely displaced the old one. Dimwit also renamed the Great Sea the Flathead Ocean, and seemed to prefer the new lands on the eastern shores. He even moved the Empire's capital from Egreth in the westlands to Flatheadia in the eastlands. They're all you Zorks playing. Hey Hendron, how's it going? Yes, while Dimwit certainly inherited Duncan Trax's ambition and ingratiating personality, he directed them in a somewhat less productive fashion. Whereas Duncan Trax used his power to expand his empire, Dimwit was motivated to realize his bizarre whims. Raising the kingdom's tax rate to just over 98%, Dimwit began a series of grandiose projects that soon earned him the title Flathead the Excessive. Among these projects, the construction of Mammoth, Flood Control Dam No. 3, a massive edifice with virtually no useful purpose since it never rains, underground. The creation of the Royal Museum, the house the crown jewels, the defoliation of 400,000 acres of lush forests to erect a 9-bloit statue of himself in the Fublio Valley, and the production of enormous granola smelters of Plombat. Just before his death, let's see here. Poop. This timeline shows the dates of some of the events that shaped the history of the Great Underground Empire. Cultural events are listed above the timeline, and political events are listed below. Cultural, political. Okay. Duncan Trax ascend throne, underground caverns discovered. Frobras International Incorporated. Duncan Trax dies. 691. First Double Fenucci Championship. Frobras Philanthropic founded. 770. Dimwit Flathead ascend throne. 777. Royal Museum dedicated. 789. Dimwit Flathead dies. Elvis Flathead's first concert. Granola riots in 865, and in 883 Great Underground Empire falls. Lord Dimwit erected a 9-bloit eye statue of himself. A bloit is a unit of measure. To lend credence to the royal motto, a truly great leader is larger than life. Question, discussion, projects, and further readings. How many things can you think of that are named after the Flatheads? Make a list. Try to collect 10 ZORK mids from everyone on your block, telling them that the money will be used to erect a giant statue of yourself. Use force if necessary. See if the others on your block begin to resent you. Read the lives of the 12 Flatheads. We're almost done. This is it. Chapter 4. Fall of the Empire. Although Dimwit was certainly the most flagrant, indulgent ruler of the history of the Great Underground Empire, most of the Flatheads who followed him did their best to uphold the tradition of excessiveness. The high level of taxation continued, although the money was increasingly spent not on massive construction projects, but on extravagant parties and long vacation trips for members of the royal family. In 883, after countless years of decadence and overtaxation, the Great Underground Empire collapsed. The royal treasury was sacked, and everyone moved somewhere else. The Kings of Quandor. This table shows the rulers of Quandor, later known as the Great Underground Empire, through its collapse in 883. Okay. Antarian, Mysterion the Brave, Xenon the Age, Zilbo, Masbo, Zilbo 2, Arminius Frauds. That, I've heard that. Maybe it's one of the games that I played, because I played the graphic adventure ones. Of course there's Frobos. Where is it? No? That's the Antarian Dynasty, and then the Flathead Dynasty with Duncan Trax. A bunch of flatheads. Flat, flatter, flathead, flathead, flathead. Dimwit, Lewit, Tunkwit, Barberwit. Question, discussion, projects, and further readings. Collect several horses for yourself and your classmates. Ride through the center of your town, pillaging stores, burning homes, and slaughtering young children and old women. Afterwards, ask people around town what it was like to live in a lawless state. Read The Dark Age of Frobos. So you want to sack an empire. This is awesome. If the game was like this, we're in for a treat. Oh!
such sights to show you.
Hey, Mario Blizzard! Thanks for the sub. An instruction manual. So I've looked at this a little bit. Draw a map. Yeah, of course. Right. Gonna do that. Yeah, we kind of know how to do these things. I think this is like tips for novices. Maybe a little bit of the beginning of the game. Quick reference guide. You can use northeast. Just type whatever you want to do. Yeah, it depends. If it's like fucking Colossal Cave Adventure, they said that also. Oh yeah, when you want to stop, save your place for later or start over, read the starting and stopping, page 16. Save, right? Oh yeah, save. Must first do a save. Just save, restore, yeah. We know. We know that. Important, you must press enter after typing your sentence. Important commands. Again, if you repeat your first one case. G. Okay, brief. Super breeze verbal. I prefer verbals all the time, why not? How's it going? ZORK will list with your currently okay. Inventory look with stores score. Script. In the printer, yeah, I guess. Unscript, verbose, version, weights. So these are the things we might have to do. Answer, attack, blow, break, burn, climb, close, count, cross, cut, deflate, dig, drink, drop, eat, enter, examine, exit, extinguish, fill, follow, give, inflate, jump. Inflate, deflate, what the fuck? Kick, knock, light, listen, lock, look, lower, move, open, pour. Yeah, pour. There was pour in the other game also. Pray. Pull, push, put, raise, read, say, search, shake, slide, smell, stay, strike, swim, tell, throw, stay, tie, touch, turn, unlock, wake, walk, wave, wear, and wind. Wind? Like winding? Wind? I actually follow this game on Twitch. I usually just use retro because so few people use that. So yeah, they show you how to do the map. We're never satisfied. Your input is important. Oh yeah, I read that. That's pretty funny. Your input is important. No matter how much testing we do, it seems that some bugs never crawl through. If you have a bug, or if you think certain puzzle was too hard to see, or if you have some other solution, if you want to tell us your opinion, drop us a note. We love every excuse to stop working, and a letter from you is just such an excuse. Right to blah blah blah. So we'll just. Oh yeah, there's this also. As for the Dauntless, prepare to encounter the unknown, the long-abandoned great underground empire, a fantastic realm of magic and mystery, is yours for the exploring. Abandoned, yes, but the empire is not totally uninhabited. Still lurking in its crags and crevices are numerous creatures with whom you must match wit, skill, and bravery. A thief, a troll, and other troglodytes of equally ill repute. Your survival depends on how successful you vie with these denizens and solve the subterranean world manifold puzzles. But before you can truly emerge victorious from the cavernous quarters of Zork, you must collect its many priceless treasures and safely bear them to daylight. Courage, cunning, and logic, you will need them all to triumph. The great underground empire awaits. We dare you to enter it. Okay. Yeah, well, I don't know what this is. And we'll be using a map. It's the Invisiclue. That was like the clue books were called back then. I think they were maybe, I don't know if they were Infocom directly made or third party. I'm sure they were all made by Infocom. Oh yeah, a little tidbit of information. I'll come back to this eventually, I'm sure, but it talks about Zork here, and then it talks about like Infocom. It's pretty cool. I won't read it, but yeah. Maybe you can look at the VODs or on YouTube. You can pause it. Introductory. Yeah, these are the difficulty settings of the game, of the games themselves. Like if you go back, whoop, hey, whoop, standard. Woo. So it says, to find the Infocom interactive story that's right for you, just choose any one mark with the level of difficulty list below that best matches current level of interactive skill. Introductory, best written for everyone from age 9 or up, then standard, then advanced, and expert. So they launched a bunch of of games. Like this is standard. Even the second one was advanced, and like I think the third game was already expert. Not ZORK 3, but Time. I don't know. It's a detective movie. Timeline. Anyways. And then imagine it's like a bunch of standard, advanced, expert, standard. So you're like, where's the fucking intro? Like after like 6 or 7 years, a couple of years. It might not be 6 or 7 years. I may look up the number of games, but eventually they launched one game that was introductory. It's the fucking introductory. Your first game should be introductory, no? Anyways, we're done with the manual here. Like I said, we will be using a little map at the left here. Right now it's just a black screen. It is a black screen for me. I'm not looking at the map right now. So yeah, we'll start to we'll do this as we did with Colossal Cave Adventure. I will show you the map. I'll just start by showing you right now. Let's remove this. So what I'm doing right now is uncovering the map and then showing it to you. Boom, just like that. There you go. So this is what we have, west of house. And as we'll be going around...
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Hey, Gorilla Bass, thanks for the follow. Hello. I'm guessing this manual map didn't get released with the game. The original release may have had the manual that was a little bit more simplified than that. I would have to look it up. I think this is the manual that came out like with the re-release of the game. But yeah, that was essentially the manual that came out with the game for most people. And I don't know exactly what that map is. I think it's part of ZORK 1, 2, 3. I think it's part of the whole Zork thing, but it's not necessarily this map here. You'll see. It's like there's a house. Where's the house in there? So ZORK I, The Great Underground Empire, copyright 81, 82, 83. I don't know where there's 3 days there, revision 88.0. That's the last version. You are standing in an open field west of a white house with a boarded front door. There is a small mailbox here. For those wondering, this is the GOG version, but doesn't really matter. I'm just taking the file, it's a .dat, and you rename it. I had to like look at it. It wasn't that simple. So I'm telling you, you have to rename it .z5. And I think it depends on the generation of the game. It was also Z5 for Colossal Cave, so I don't know what uses Z1 to for. And then you load them up with the interpreter. Right now I'm using Lectrote. That's why I have access to, like, I can zoom in, I can like change the font. If I literally can use any font, load up the font, and boom. I don't remember what font this is. Can I use any font? Maybe not. I may be misremembering. No, there's about like 6. Oh, it says other font here. Oh shit, I fucked it up. No. It was this one. Libre Baskerville. We have this one. This one's kind of nice. Helvetica. It's too like, I don't know. I like to have a little flair. This one has a little more flair than Helvetica. It's just too simple. Anyways. Can change the margins. Doesn't really matter. What's important is we're playing fucking ZORK. Coming soon. I think I can load it up in there if I want to. Okay, so you are standing in an open field west of a white house with a boarded front door. There is a small mailbox here. So can we just look at mailbox? The small mailbox is closed. Open. Mail. In the other one, I think they said like 5 letter was the maximum, so it didn't really matter what you put in. Leaflet. Take. Leaflet. Leaflet. Welcome to ZORK. ZORK is a game of adventure, danger, and low cunning. In it, you will explore some of the most amazing territory ever seen by mortals. No computer should be without one. That's nice. That's it? Shit. I'm gonna go like super obscure here. Turn. Or read back of leaflet just in case. Or look at back. No. Thanks. He doesn't know reverse, so we know we never have to use reverse anyways. Okay, I don't think there's anything there, but you never know with this game. I'm just starting with like looking at everything and trying everything. I have a leaflet here. I'm sure I can turn it around. That's the only thing that's written on it? Like read leaflet. That's it. Okay. Inventory. I think the game also came with a coin. And usually these things that came with the box were kind of made to be with you in the game. It was also part of the puzzle, so I might have to use a coin somewhere. I'm not sure. Yeah, pretty much the same, Charmin, but with the power of the internet and the power of the chat, we can do it. Nice. Like for me, text adventure kind of started with Space Quest 3, Laser Suit Larry. That's pretty much it. That was it. Laser Suit Larry 1 and Space Quest 3. After that, it was Space Quest 4. It was the LucasArts games. There's no text in there. There might have been another one or two others that I don't remember. But that's it. Then that was it. We can do it. Exactly. Hey, Akumu King. Have a great night. I once played a game called Magic Candle. Look around. Look field. Eh? Really? Okay, so we can go. Yeah, they don't tell you where you can go, or you can go left or look north, maybe? Wow. You can't do that? So you really have to go north, like fucking north. North of house. You are facing the north side of a white house. There is no door here, and all the windows are boarded up. To the north, a narrow path winds through the trees. Okay, so like right now. This is kind of a pain, but I think it's better for you at least. You have a visual there. It's the best I can do. I could draw, but no, I cannot draw. If EA buys the rights to this, expect to find a box. It would. This is Activision, by the way. So it's not very far from EA right now. Yeah, I would. That's the kind of text adventure I would prefer. Having the text, the same thing as this, but just with every time you're in the north of house, you have a north of house, and maybe well, that's kind of Shadowgate was like that. Hey Gar, I fired up Magic Candle about 3 months ago. The beginning is kind of complex, but it seems like it could be fun. Oh, so Magic Candle seems to be a thing. Magic Candle. I need to look it up now. Oh. I see. 1989. Woof, I can say it doesn't look like much for 1989. I have to go around and all. It's like it looks more like an RPG than an adventure game. Max Payne is dead. No. We finished it. I told you. We finished it. There is no door here, and all the windows are boarded up. To the north, narrow path through the trees, but we're not going north. We're gonna go east. You are behind the White House. A path leads into the forest to the east. In one corner of the house, there's a small window which is slightly ajar. Woohoo! We're not gonna open the window. We're gonna go around the house. Survey the surroundings. So it went northeast. Now we have to go south, I guess. So we're facing the south side of the White House. There are no door and all the windows are boarded. East. Behind. Okay, so I'm gonna show you this. Just give me a second here. This is behind. There you go. Okay, open window. With great effort, you open the window far enough to allow entry. Enter window. Kitchen. You are in the kitchen of the White House. A table seems to have been used recently for the preparation of food. A passage leads to the west and a dark staircase can be seen leading upward. A dark chimney leads down, and to the east is a small window, which is open. On the table is an elongated brown sack, smelling of hot peppers. A bottle is sitting on the table. The glass bottle contains a quantity of water. Yeah, Igor, when we talked about, you said one more stream, and I was like, no, you're wrong. That means I'm finishing it right now. And I did. When I asked for help, I did say I want to finish it. So I was serious about this. When I said I wanted to finish it, I was serious. So at like 11, which is usually the time I end, I was so close to the end that at this point it was just finish it. I'm not gonna start the next stream with half an hour of Max Payne and then this. No. We'll make this his own thing, Max Payne his own thing. I'm sorry if you missed the end. It was very unclimactic. The end was not necessarily the hardest part. The magic candle, I mean, okay, yeah. So take everything, right? We need the get bottle. I need to use get instead of take. It's just easy. It's just easier to type. Open sack. A lunch and a clover of garlic. So, do I leave it in the sack? Does it really matter? I guess it'll be organized. Can you organize your inventory with that? Okay, get sack. So there's no hot peppers. I guess the lunch is hot peppers, maybe. So inventory. Oh, and they tell you the brown sack contains. Oh, that is awesome. This game, like, this is 1980. It feels like somebody would do a text adventure today, and it wouldn't be as complex or as, like, I don't know. How do you kill the helicopter? You have to shoot the like, there's a giant. a tower, like cellular tower or whatever, and there's like 4 beams of support, and you need to shoot them all. You shoot like where the beam is connected. At least that's what I did back then. Like when I arrived at the scene, I knew exactly what I was doing. When you said I didn't know what to do back then, I kind of remember. I was like, I think it's pretty much you shoot the things. But I did get a little stuck in the sense that I shot the things, and then what happened? Like I didn't know what to do, and then just out of, I'm gonna just shoot a grenade at the tower itself, and that's what you needed. So you need to shoot a grenade at the tower, but first you need to remove all the support beams, and then it'll crash onto the helicopter, and then game over, man. Game over. And then it's essentially the intro. Back then I did remember getting stuck a lot, because this game is not a puzzle-y game, so not the kind of thing you do. Table seems to have been used for recently for the preparation of food. A passage leads to the west, and a dark staircase can be seen leading upward. A dark chimney leads down, and to the east is a small window. The chimney leads down? Passage west, upward. Let's go up. You have moved into a dark place. It is pitch dark. You are likely to be eaten by a grue. Let's go down. I know what a grue is because I did play other ZORK games. Okay, so verbose. Maximum verbosity activated. So west, right? West. You are in the living room. There is a doorway to the east, a wooden door with a strange Gothic lettering to the west, which appears to be nailed shut. A trophy case and a large oriental rug in the center of the room. Oh, do you guys remember the rug? Above the trophy case hangs an elvish sword of great antiquity. A battery-powered brass lantern is on the trophy case. Thank you, game, for really bringing it that it's a battery-powered brass lantern. It was not as obvious in Colossal Cave Adventure. We need the rug. Oh, we cannot take the rug. So it said in the manual that you need to collect 12 objects and bring them into the trophy case. We need the sword. Equip sword. Let's save. Okay. Let's reveal the map a bit. Okay, we went up, but we couldn't see, so I don't think I'm gonna show it. I'm just gonna show it a little bit, but not revealing what it is. Again, I won't be able to see more than what you see, because I like surprises and I don't like reading walkthroughs and playing a game with a walkthrough open. That sucks balls, because I did do that when I was young and stupid. Okay. So from the living room, oh, we went into the, okay, we went west also. Trophy can, lamp. Yeah, lamp instead of, what did I use? Whoa. Lantern, yeah, lamp. That's just easier. Boom. Okay, living room. A doorway to the east. Okay, so we can go east. No. Oh no, that's where we're from. A wooden door with a strange Gothic lettering to the west. Okay. Read. Lettering? Translate to displace intentionally left blank. That is stupid. Okay. Okay. Open case. Open. Case. Okay. Closed trap door. Excellent. I'm already liking this game. Okay. Okay. And it's saving. Let's go north. No. South. No. So we can go back east. Let's not open the trapdoor right now. East. What's with all the dark chimney? Leads downward. Looks climbable. I've gotten this far, but not much farther. Okay. I could go down, I'm afraid though. Only Santa climbs down chimneys. That's funny. Chimney leads downward and looks climbable. Climb down. Chimney? Now he's not gonna say. Chimney? So I guess I can't. Go down, you fucker. I guess I can't. Can I just push table just for fun? Okay. Okay, we could go upward with the lantern. We need to turn it on. Turn on lantern. Well, just go up. Up. Turn on lantern. This is the attic. The only exit is a stairway leading down. A large coil of rope is lying in the corner. On the table is a nasty looking knife. Get rope. We definitely need some rope. Get knife. Always get the knife. Look. Down. Turn off lamp. Okay. Conserving batteries. Save. Okay. Okay, look at the map here. We've done the attic. The map also specifies that they will only show items that are like in view. So if there's something secret, this map will not show it. so I cannot go there, I guess. The living room. I could go down in the living room. And I could go, I cannot go west. I will show you, but there seems to be the door that's blocking me, right? The door is now shut. Cannot be removed. Okay, use sword on I don't know the word use. What the fuck? Okay, we're not using anything in this game. What? Okay. Hit board. Sword. No, not. There's a door, there's a nail shut door, but yeah, I do see on the map that I think I can open that door. Maybe I shouldn't see that, but there's like dots at the west. Is that the door? Yeah. So I'm just thinking that there's something. Oh, it's right here if I want to look at it. I just, you know, use is just the verb that every adventure game uses, because it's just use. Instead of turn on the light, open the door, even get book, it's all use. So use book will be maybe reading the book, maybe getting it, maybe doesn't matter. It's all a hand, and it's all the same thing, you know. So having a game from 1980 saying that no, use is not some you. What the fuck is use? You don't use something. There's usually a verb that goes with it. So no, I'm not using the sword on the door. What is using the sword on the door really? I'm not saying. I'm just putting the sword on the door. You know. Hey Yefe, how's it going? So okay, so maybe leave the door alone for now. Maybe we'll get. I'm guessing a hammer maybe we'll be able to remove, but I thought maybe the knife would be able to pry. Can I pry nails? They don't know pry. I can check. Break. Oh, break door. He's gonna ask me anyway, so nobody's home. Okay, I'm gonna try that. Oh, there's unlock, but no, I don't think. I use the keyboard on my fingers. You have little keyboards on your fingers? Yeah, we'll go down. No, we could explore around the house. Yeah, let's explore outside the house. East, We're behind the house, now we can go east again. Let's save it first. East. Clearing. You're in a small clearing, a well-marked forest path that extends to the east and the west. Okay, can we go east again? Canyon view. You are at the top of the Great Canyon on its west wall. From here, there is a marvelous view of the canyon and part of the frigid river upstream. Across the canyon, the walls of the white cliffs join the mighty ramparts of the Flathead Mountains to the east. Following the canyon upstream to the north, Arrogane Falls may be seen, complete with rainbow. The mighty frigid river flows out from a great dark cavern. To the west and south can be seen an immense forest, stretching for miles around. A path leads northwest. It is possible to climb down into the canyon from here. Let's show more, might as well. Canyon view. What's around? Okay, oh yeah, we see that. They say we see it. This map is cool. There's some visuals. Just takes a little while to uncover it. No. Okay. Cool. Okay, we'll move this a bit. Like this, I guess. Okay, so we can see the rainbow across the chasm there. So apparently we can go down. Yeah, it says we can go down. Or we can go west. We're not gonna go down yet, so let's go west. To the west and south can be seen an immense forest. Okay, let's go. This is a dimly lit forest with large trees all around. You hear in the distance the chirping of a songbird. Okay, so if it wasn't for the map, I wouldn't know that north here. I would just save and go around to see what north comes back to the clearing. So south. Now we cannot go south from here. Storm-tossed trees block the way. If I go southeast. Okay. Like, I can't even look bird. I would expect it to work, but nope. But that's the thing that worked in old Sierra games, the Parser games. Okay, so apparently I can go northwest, but how would I know that? So I'm just gonna go west. This is a forest with trees in all directions. To the east there appears to be sunlight. Okay. Oh, it just says okay. Here it just says to Forest 1. Forest 1. I have no idea where Forest 1 is. Houston, we have a problem. Okay, let's try to move around without the map for a little while. I'm in a forest. The easier bit. Okay, let's go east. This is a path winding through the dimly lit forest. The path heads north-south here. One particularly large tree with some low branches stands at the edge of the path. You hear in the distance the chirping of a songbird. So let's go north-south. Oh, it's north or south. Okay. Let's go north. Clearing. Oh, that's not the same clearing. Now there's leaves here. Get leaves. Oh shit. Okay. And disturbing the pile of leaves, the grating is revealed. Your load is too heavy. Ah, really? What the fuck? Maybe I don't leave the leaves. I'm not even carrying it, and I'm too heavy. Are you kidding? What? Okay, we're not opening the grating right now. So we went north. Let's go north again. Oh, okay. East? Okay. East? East? Okay. West? North? South? South? Oh, okay, I know where I am. North. Okay, this is the clearing, the one we have on the map right now. Okay, so if I go north from here, trees all around, okay. This is what they call Forest 2. So if I go east from here, Impassable Mountain, okay. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, okay. I guess we can reveal that, even though the house is not there. I don't know why they decided to put it there in the map or whatever. I'm drawing the map right now. You'll see I have incredible skill in drawing maps. So as you can see, oh, you couldn't see here when I was there you go, that's what you should have seen. I'm sorry you didn't see here when I was at the Valley View. But yeah, we went into the Valley View, then we went south and then down. Then when it said Forest 1, I didn't know where that was. I still don't know. Because up there is Forest 2 or Forest 4. So we'll go from Forest 2, we'll go west and see where that leads us. West, west. There's a path winding through a dominated forest. The path heads north-south here. One particularly large tree with some low branch stems. Okay, there's a large tree here. Yeah, we're going back here. I'll just remove that again. It's a little cumbersome, but whatever. It works. These are slow games, I'm making them even slower. The Camellia way. Did I update the map? Yes, it's updated. Okay. So we're in Forest Path right now. It talks about a tree, but saying there's a branch. I'm gonna try to get it. I'm gonna try to do something. You said some low branches. I'm doing it. Okay, if I go south, we're north of house, exactly. Let's go north from here. Oh, that's where the grate is. Oh, there was an up there? What? I can go up the tree. No, I wouldn't have known if it wasn't for the map. I didn't even see it because you'll see now. Now I just uncovered enough. But that corner there, I didn't see it, and then boom. What? I can go up? What? I tried to do the things with the branch. I didn't understand I could climb the tree. Anyways, let's go east from here. Forest again. Okay, this brings us there. Okay. There you go. Okay, so well, from here we cannot go back. If I go like north or northwest, let's go west again. Let's go north here and west. This is forest 1, I guess. Yeah. I'm sure this forest is nothing, but just to add some flavors. Oh, there you go. Let's uncover this. I'm guessing this connects. Connects.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Hey, racing the meme. First part of the stream and didn't even go on the ground yet. Like, I could put it smaller like this, but I'm just afraid that you guys won't be able to see the names. Like, is this too small? Maybe like this. I don't know, we'll get out of this area soon enough anyways. Still some part of the house I haven't explored, it seems. Okay, so like quickly from here I could go south. Oh, this is to Forest 3, okay. Okay. Oh. remove all this. There you go. So we've pretty much explored all the things, except there seems to be, like in the clearings, two things. Well, I can go down the grate, or go up into the branches, and I could also go down into the canyon. I'm not sure where that leads us. Okay, so north, east. Oh, canyon view already? What? And no, northwest. Then north, then west. Then up. Up a tree! You are about 10 feet above the ground, nestled among some large branches. The nearest branch above you is above your reach. Beside you, on a branch, is a small bird's nest. In the bird's nest is a large egg encrusted with precious jewels, apparently scavenged by a childless songbird. The egg is covered with fine gold inlay and ornamented in lapis lazuli and mother of pearl. Unlike most eggs, this one is hinged and closed with a delicate-looking clasp. The egg appears extremely fragile. Okay. Wasn't it like in Colossal Cave Adventure you needed... Didn't you need to put a pillow under an egg or something? When you drop the egg, it would collapse. I'm sure it'll be the same thing. Let's save here. Get egg. Get nest. Oh shit. Are you fucking kidding me? I do have a lot of stuff. Yeah, we have a lot of shit. I understand. Let's drop the rope. Excellent. Okay, can we get the nest now? Yes. Can we put the egg in the nest again? Just... there we go. Down. Okay, let's uncover that. Okay, if I go south, and then east, and then west, in the kitchen, and then west again, a trophy case. Okay, can we put egg in case? Done. Did that give us some points? I didn't even check. Shit. Oh, let's reload and see. Restore. Yeah, it gave us 10 points. Okay, good. Where are we right now? We don't have the egg. Oh yeah. Okay, I just taken the egg right now. Down. Okay, south, east, west, west. Put egg in case. Done. Okay. East, east, north, north, up. Get nest. Down. Okay, we're gonna go down the canyon. So let's go behind the house. East. Whoops. West. Whoops. South. North. East? Yeah. Drop. I don't know, the knife. I want to keep the sword. Drop the sack for now. Nest. Do I need the nests? For now. Definitely drop the leaflet. For now. Okay. Can I just say, like, I? Oh yeah, I. Yay! A rope, a sword, a brass lantern, a glass battle. We're ready for exploring. We have everything we need. A rope, some water, a sword, and a lantern. Good to go. It's safe. But yeah, we're not gonna enter the grating or going onto the rug. I don't know. It looks dangerous. We're just gonna explore around the house. We're gonna go down the canyon, but we're gonna take a break, and we'll do that in a second. So, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Stay tuned.
And AI see you as their only hope and risk everything to join your mission. This August, upgrade the action, download the destruction, enter the age of the digital warrior. Upgrade to Tron 2.0, only for PC, August 26th, 2003, rated T for teen.
Tonight, the city's fight against the nightmare drug Valkyr took a turn for worse as the body of
earlier today, the mayor stated that the drug Valkyr represents a clear and present danger to the entire city of New York.
Special Agent Alex Balter was found brutally slain at the construction site of the new...
Balter had been shot repeatedly from point-blank range. A suspect was seen leaving. It's after the shots had been fired, and according to
NYPD is currently in pursuit of Max Payne, a repeated felon
believed to be armed and extremely dangerous.
In a world gone mad, an unlikely hero must convince those around him to take a different path. Even if he has to get in and push. Witness Messiah.
The Great War ended 30 years ago. Our elders tell stories of a glorious civilization, of people with myths of humanity everlasting, who hurl themselves into the void of space with no fear.
We're back. Okay, so canyon it is, east. East again. Now, down. Rocky ledge. You are on a ledge about halfway up the wall of the river canyon. You can see from here that the main flow from Aragain Fall twists along a passage which is impossible for you to enter. Below you is the canyon bottom. Above you is the small cliff, which appears climbable. So I cannot go from here. East, south, north, west, down. Oh, you are beneath the walls of the river canyon, which may be climbable here. The lesser part of the runoff of Aragain Falls flows by below. To the north is a narrow path. Okay. East, south, west, north. End of rainbow. You are on a small rocky beach on the continuation of a frigid river past the falls. The beach is narrow due to the presence of the white cliffs. The river canyon opens here and sunlight shines in from above. A rainbow crosses over the falls to the east, and a narrow path continues to the southwest. Okay, I'm gonna cover this a bit. Oh yeah, there was also this whole thing here. Guess we did all this. Yeah. You found Kuldahar. Kuldahar. What is that? Why do I know that? Where's that from? Then I went down again to the canyon bottom. Oh, and then we went to the rainbow. So we are at the bottom right here, all the way down the canyon at the end of the rainbow. This kind of feels like a Colossal Cave Adventure right now. Tree Town, yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's the main town of the game. East, west, north, south, Okay, I can only go southwest. Apparently I can go across the rainbow. Let's see. Cross. Oh, maybe I should save. Maybe I should just save here. Just in case. Cross the rainbow. Can you walk on water vapor? Yes. You just ask a question, I answered, okay? Yes, I can. Okay, I can't, I guess. It might be for later. If I go east, yeah, it doesn't. You can't go that way, dude. Jump! Wee! Oh, and then what happens if I say, fuck, such language is high class establishment like this? Shit! No. Take a pee. Oh, you can't. Okay. The fun's over. Southwest. Up, up. And northwest. Then... let's go inside the house or at the clearing up there. Let's go inside the house. It's the... I think it's one of the easiest to... I guess turning off the leaves is a little easier than pushing the rug, even though pushing the rug is pretty obvious. Yeah, let's go with the leaves. Forest, west, and then north. Open, great. Ah, it's locked. The grating is locked. Oh shit, I don't have a key. Okay, we don't enter this. South. South. East. So where yours said it was stuck is essentially you needed to your collection of treasure consists of a jewel-encrusted egg. Oh, is the sword... put sword in case... No. It doesn't give me points, so it's not a thing. Even though it says your collection of treasure consists of. So you're never sure what is a treasure, what could be a usable thing. Nothing is usable in this game. Okay, open. Trap. Door. Trickery staircase. Save. Down. This is the... I think this is the place, because I played like a simplified, clearly a simplified version, which I thought was ZORK 1. And I think it was in Return to ZORK, maybe another game. And you would just enter the house. Was it by the window? I'm not even sure. You could open the mailbox, you could go down, and you could get eaten by a crew, but that's it. There wasn't any upstairs, attic, there wasn't any forest around, or the forest was nothing. There wasn't any canyon or a tree, you know. Oh, I'm sure you tell Alexa to fart and she farts. You need Alexa. You need it in your life. Open the door. It's done. Go down. Down. Your sword is glowing with a faint blue glow. Oh, we know what that means. You're likely to be eaten by a Gru. Let's get eaten! Let's go south. Sword is no longer glowing. Go south again. You can't go. East. A gallery. This is an art gallery. Most of the painting you have been stolen by vandals. What? We didn't die? West. 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 Oh. Eh? It says you can't go, and then, oh no, you have walked into the slavering fangs of a lurking Gru! You have died. Now, let's take a look here. Well, you probably deserve another chance. I can't quite fix you up completely, but you can't have everything. And then they put you back there. There you go. Restore. Down. Down. But yeah, if I move twice at the right, I'm okay. It seems. Let's turn on the lights. But we're gonna run out of juice. That's the problem. You're in a dark and damp cellar with a narrow passageway leading north, and a crawlway to the south. On the west is the bottom of a steep metal ramp, which is unclimbable. Unclimbable. Oh, we cannot go back up here. Okay. Oh, we left a bunch of stuff up there. Let's roll with it. One time I asked Alexa to fart for me 17 times and was not disappointed. I am clearly a mature adult. Could you tell her? Did you say fart 17 times? Like fart, fart, fart? Or could you say, it's very important that I know this. Or could you just tell her, please fart 17 times, and she'll fart 17. So can you can you tell her, like, fart 999 times? Fart for an hour. Let's have some fart music, please. I am a very mature adult also. Yefe. We understand each other, you know. Really? That is impressive. What is it? Everything's impressive. That you asked her 17 times? That she gave you 17 different farts? It's actually impressive that in there she didn't judge you or anything. Yeah, we can't go back up, so is that a big deal? I guess not. Let's uncover the map a bit here. To cellar, and then it says just to cellar. Oh. Okay. Let's show you this, but we'll have to change maps, I think. Let's see here. Let's remove this layer. What? That is not good. That is not good. Oh, this one. Oh. Boom. Okay. To cellar. Where's the cellar? I'm actually looking at the map right now, unfortunately, because I'm looking at where I land. God damn it! Okay, I'll move about a bit. Oh, there was a gallery. There was a gallery. think we have it. Okay. Boom. The cellar. Oh yeah, we finally entered the thing. Yeah, that will not crush the other map. That will just do this, and then we'll remove this for now. The fuck? Okay, there it is. Oh man, this map is huge. I will keep moving it all about. Alexa is a stinky bitch. All of it is impressive. All of it. Everything. You are in a dark and damp cellar with a narrow passageway leading north and a crawlway to the south. On the west is the bottom of a steep metal ramp which is unclimbable. A seedy-looking individual with a large bag just wandered through the room. On the way through, he quietly abstracted some valuable from the room and from your position, mumbling something about doing unto others before something something. What? A rope? We lost the sword. At least it says a brass lantern providing light. Okay, we're restoring. I'm not taking any chances. Turn on. Okay, save again. Even the save counts as a movement, so sometimes that fucks you over. Hey, crucial sparks! So, apparently we can go north or south. So let's go north. Your sword, it says now. Oh yeah, I just reloaded. The troll room. This is a small room with passages to the east and south and a forbidding hole leading west. Bloodstains and deep scratches, perhaps made by an axe, mar the walls. A nasty-looking troll brandishing a bloody axe blocks all passage out of the room. Your sword has begun to glow very brightly. The axe crashes against the rock, throwing sparks. All passages out of the room. Even the one I can't even go back south. Oh. Okay. Okay, then go south then. You're on the east edge of a chasm, the bottom of which cannot be seen. A narrow passage goes north, and the path you're on continues to the east. Your sword is no longer glowing. That's good. So if I go east, yeah, we're in the gallery, and apparently I could just turn off my light here. Can I turn off? Yeah, turn off that. Because it just says this is an art gallery. Most of the painting have been stolen by vandal. If it was dark, they wouldn't say that. There's a painting of unparalleled beauty. Yeah, we'll pick it up. We'll pick it up when we can pick it up and get it back up. North or west? So we came from the west, I think. Yeah, we came east, so from the west, north. Oh. Yeah, I don't think I can just turn on, turn off. That's annoying. This appears to have been... Okay, we'll uncover the map a bit. East of Chasm, Gallery. Studio. This appears to have been an artist studio. The walls and floors are splattered with paints of 69 different colors. 69. Strangely enough, nothing of value is hanging here. At the south end of the room is an open door, also covered with paint. A dark and narrow chimney leads up from a fireplace. Although you might be able to get up it, it seems unlikely you could get back down. Oh, then this chimney! Loosely attached to a wall is a small piece of paper. Read paper. Oops. Paper. Take it. Taken? Okay. Congratulations! You are the privileged owner of ZORK I, the Great Underground Empire, a self-contained and self-maintaining universe. If used and maintained in accordance with normal operating practices for small universes, ZORK will provide many months of trouble-free operation. Interesting. Okay. We can draw the paper, I think. There's a ZORK owner's manual. Nothing, okay? Forget it. Forget it. Yeah, drop the paper because he took it again. There's a door. Okay, open door. The door won't budge. A door with the sword. I know strange people are fighting a door. Can we knock? I don't know, to see if there's somebody on the other side to open me up. Fuck it. Okay, we're in the studio. That's it. There's nothing else to do here, so let's go back. Let's go back south, west, north. We're back in the cellar. So if we try up, it doesn't work. So north again. And there's the troll room. We'll have to fight the troll maybe. Okay, I'm not gonna uncover it because maybe he's gonna say how to. I don't think so. Hit the troll. With sword? Let's see if it does it automatically. We've saved not so long ago. You charge, but the troll jumps nimbly aside. The troll swings his axe and it nicks your arm as you dodge. Oh, I think you can even check your health. Yeah, diagnose. Oh, I'm dead. You have a light wound, which will be cured after 30 moves? Interesting. You can be killed by one more light wound. Okay, the troll's axe removes your head. It appears that that last blow was too much for you. I'm afraid you're dead. You've died. Restore. Where are we? In the cellar? So no need to get the piece of paper, whatever. Let's go north directly. And I'm dead. The flat of the troll's axe hits you delicately on the head, knocking you out. Conquering his fear, the troll puts you to death. Wow. Okay. North. Kill troll. I'm dead. Is this random? North. Hit troll. There you go. The fatal blow strikes the troll square in the heart, he dies. You just have to be persistent. Almost as soon as the troll breathes his last breath, a cloud of sinister black fog envelops him, and when the fog lifts, the carcass has disappeared. Your sword is no longer glowing. Oh. I don't know why I want the axe. Of course I want the axe. What? Okay, let's save again. Probably I can go west or east. It doesn't really say. To the east and south, and a forbidding hole to the west. Let's go to the forbidding hole. Yeah. This is part of a maze of two sealed passages all alike. Ah, east. Ah. Oh fuck. That's from Colossal Cave Adventures. This is not a good. We're not going there. We're not going there for now. We're gonna avoid the maze. East. This is a narrow east-west passage. There is a narrow stairway leading down at the north end of the room. Okay, but I can continue the passageway, right? East. This is a circular stone room with a passage in all directions. Several of them have unfortunately been blocked by cave-ins. Okay. Let's go south. This is a long and narrow corridor where a long north. Yeah, you can clearly see where I am. Okay. North south passageway briefly now, even further. Hey Rez, how's it going? This is a long and narrow corridor where a long north-south passageway briefly narrows even further south. Mirror room. Oh, flashback. You are in a large square room with tall ceiling. On the south wall is an enormous mirror which fills the entire wall. There are exits on the other three sides of the room. Okay, so we went south. We went south again. Okay. Oop. So west first. Winding passage. This is a winding passage. It seems that there are only exits on the east and north. East, whoops, east. This is a tiny cave with entrances west and north and a dark forbidding staircase leading down. Your sword is glowing with faint glow. Okay, let's maybe not go down right now. I really like the fact that you have your sword that kind of tells you when there's trouble. So west is coming back where I was from, north. Oh, the mirror room. Oh, I get it. You'll get it too. There you go. Okay, so I could go down, but I don't know. It said foreboding, so I'm not gonna go down. Just gonna do this so I could remember to go. Okay. North, the round room. Okay, apparently I can go southeast, but that's usually not something you would like normally do. It doesn't say where they are, these. They just say all directions. That's pretty vague. Let's go east. The loud room. This is a large room with a ceiling which cannot be detected from the ground. There is a narrow passage from east to west and a stone stairway leading upward. The room is deafeningly loud, with an undetermined rushing sound. The sound seems to reverberate from all of the walls, making it difficult even to think. On the ground is I'm thinking about something while I'm thinking about my lantern and the fact that in the first game, in the Colossal Cave Adventure game, that was one of the problems. That's the reason I had to restart from the beginning and recuperate what I had lost, because I ran out of battery juice and the battery was inside the maze. So maybe that's the maze right there. Maybe I shouldn't just go right in and fuck it. We'll see. There's a platinum bar. I definitely need that bar eventually. This is a large room with a ceiling which cannot be detected, blah blah. The room is deafeningly loud. When undetermined rushing sound. The sound seems to reverberate from all of the walls, make it difficult. Okay. That was east from the round room. Okay, the platinum bar is one of the treasures, so let's go east. This cave has exit to the west and east and narrows to a crack over the south. The earth is particularly damp. The damp cave. Let's move this around a bit. There you go. We're in the damp cave right now. It narrows to a crack toward the south. The earth is perfectly damp, so let's go east again. White Cliffs Beach. You are in a narrow strip of beach which runs along the base of the White Cliffs. There is a narrow path heading south along the cliffs and a tight passage leading west into the cliffs themselves. Okay. Can I go east again? No. North? South? Narrow path heading south. You're on a rocky, narrow strip of beach besides the cliffs. A narrow path leads north along the shore. Is this a dead end? Looks like it. East, south, west, southwest, southeast, northeast, northwest, north. There you go. So these dots, I don't know what that is. I technically don't know they exist. Let's go back to the loud room. West, west. So we could go up here. Deep canyon. You are on the south edge of a deep canyon. Passages lead off to the east, northwest, and southwest. A stairway leads down. You can hear the sound of flowing water. 40 years ago. Remember back in the 90s when we thought the 70s was like ages ago? 40 years ago. Remember when I was born? How old are you, Rez? You must be older than me. Because in the 90s I didn't think... Yeah, I did think the 70s were ages ago because I didn't live in the 70s. So of course it was like, oh, the 70s, the 60s. Ooh. It was all about the 60s when I was in the 80s, 90s. I don't know why. It's all about the 60s, the Vietnam War, flower power, all that stuff. Like 70s became more popular afterward for some reason. But in terms of era, yeah, I do prefer the 70s, 80s, even 90s. 39, oh, there you go. But you made it sound like you were alive in the 70s. Like, remember back in the 90s when we thought the 70s was like ages ago? But I was the same. Okay, so water below. Okay, so yeah, let's look at it. Oh, this map is so much better than the other one. Than the Colossal Cave one. I was making like an argument like quite a long time ago at this point, where so it would be even maybe crazier to think about it now, but I was like, when we watched like it was like, when was the first Lord of the Ring made? The movie. So that's 2001. That's 19 fucking years ago. Okay, so let's put that into perspective. 19 years ago. So like showing the Lord of the Rings to my kids, I'm showing them a 19-year-old movie. It would have been as if my parents would have shown me I need a calculator. Let's say at 9 years old. So 1989 minus 19 years. A 1970 movie. They would have shown me... Let's take some examples here. Okay, I rest my case. I rest my case, because I was like, oh, those movies, like, I don't know them. Like Peyton Woodstock, the movie Love Story, The Conform. That's no. But then we have Beneath the Planet of the Apes, and yeah, I did watch Planet of the Apes when I was young, and I wasn't like, ugh. I kind of liked it. The Aristocats are right there, fucking 1970. And of course, all the fucking cartoons were way older than that. So it's not that bad. But yeah, I was comparing, it was mostly special effects, like the leap in special effects. Like, we look at the effects in Lord of the Rings, and I think they're still fine. But you look at, like, special effects from when, like, in 2001, 19 years prior to 2001, let's say 20 years would be the 1980s, and the 1980s, like, the special effects and so were not like the quality of the camera, everything. Like films felt like a little old and grainy. They can still feel grainy or whatever, but like even Lord of the Rings feels a little grainy because it was shot on film. There was a lot of special effects still in Lord of the Rings. There was a lot of them. And they were made on a small budget, even the effects. They kind of, like, right now, if you watch them in HD, they will pop. There's a couple of scenes that I just know that they are special effects, so it kind of, like, it's jarring, like the creatures especially, they kind of, the way they move, it's not 2020, it's not up to par. Anyways, let's go back to but yeah, but there's a bunch of like movies in the 2000s that still have aged correctly, but yeah, there are some that if they use too much special effects in a low budget movie, it kind of like really shows, especially now. Back then it was okay. Even back then my eyes, like my gaming, like computer guy eyes was like, this is so shitty. How could this make it to the big screen? Okay, so Deep Canyon, yeah, Deep Canyon. So let's go east. Yeah, I need to rewatch it with the kids. I need to show them that. I think they're close to the age that they might not understand everything. Oh, you know what I want to show them? I'm sure they're not gonna like it, but I still want to show them. At least my my son is the old Lord of the Rings, the Bashkin, Ralph Bashkin, I think is the name. The old Lord of the Rings, the old one. That's the one. Like that's one of the movies that just, I didn't think it was the best movie in the world, but it captivated my imagination. I didn't understand anything that was going on, but it was like, whoa, that's so mystical, and the rings and the elves, and I don't know. As a kid watching a B movie, we thought it was fucking amazing. Yeah. Well, every movie I show my kids, they think it's the best movie ever, you know. Hey, it's the legendary flood control dam number 3, which has an appearance, I think, in Return to Zork, or it might be it might be another flood control dam, maybe flood control dam number 4 or something. I need to rewatch it. I haven't watched it in years, and I know I will like it because I know the story, so it will just be like watching a different version of the Lord of the Rings. Because I like the Lord of the Rings movies, but there's a couple of things in that cartoon, it's just a cartoon, that I think works better. Well, it's not all cartoons, right? There's a bunch of like real with the cartoons, it's all rotoscope, all the thing. Yeah, it's all rotoscoped. Yeah, the humans are rotoscoped. The trolls, the orcs are just people with masks, but like with a weird 1970 filter or something. I don't know how old is that movie. Okay, you're standing at the top of the flood control dam number 3, which was quite a tourist attraction in time far distant. There are paths to the north, south, and west, and a scramble down. The sluice gates on the dam are closed. Behind the dam, there can be seen a wide reservoir. Water is pouring over the top of the now abandoned dam. There is a control panel here, on which a large metal bolt is mounted. Directly above the bolt is a small green plastic bubble. What the fuck? I don't know, look at panel? Look at bolt? What the fuck is the bolt? Get bolt? What the fuck is the bubble? Get bubble. Turn bolt. With my hand? I don't know. I thought it was like a, I don't know, that you can turn the bolt or something. It's mounted. I don't even know how to operate the control panel. Push bolt. Can't move the bolt. That's clear now. I don't know what to do here, so let's go. Let's uncover the map a bit. Oh, damn. Yeah, I don't want to go up north again, so let's go west here. Show you the map. Poof. Yeah, I don't want to go too much north. We'll stay in this vicinity. You're in a long room on the south shore of a large lake, far too deep and wide for crossing. There is a path along the stream to the east or west, a steep pathway climbing southwest along the edge of a chasm, and a path leading into a canyon to the southeast. I can just picture myself doing this alone with a paper, because you need to do a map. You don't have any choices, and like trying to make heads and tails of that, like going south, because sometimes, as you can see on the map, sometimes you can go at Deep Canyon. I go east at Deep Canyon, but I appear from south of them. So now I'm at them. And I think that if I go back west, I'll go back to the Deep Canyon. But no, if I go west, I go to Reservoir South. And then I'm like, what? Okay, let's go back east. And then we're at that. But it could be, oh, let's go back east. And then I'm in another location because I arrived from them, you know? That is so confusing, and that's one of the two main problems I have with making maps. Second problem, teleportation. But that's the thing, that if it's the gameplay, the game is made with teleportation in the game, it's fine. Like I understand that it's there, and I'll just make do with the teleportation. But maybe they could explain, like, if you go east from Deep Canyon, it could say you arrive at the dam from the south. Just that. And then the description of the location. And if you say south, yeah, if you there, just that, you arrive from the south of the dam. There's the dam, blah 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 blah. There's an exit left, right, like north, south. Because sometimes they tell you there's exits. There are paths to the north, south, and west, and a scramble down. But sometimes they don't. Like the round room. In all directions. In all direction means west, means north, south, west, east, and also southeast. But not southwest, northeast, whatever. Rambling on. There is a path along the stream to the east and west, the south. So we'll go southwest. A chasm runs southwest to northeast and the path follows it. You are on the south side of the chasm where a crack opens into a passageway. Like, this would drive me crazy because we're not encountering any puzzle. We're just moving around the map, which I'm quite surprised. This is very... The map layout is not similar at all. A couple of things here and there are similar to Colossal Cave Adventure, but the feeling, the overall feeling is exactly the same, whereas most of the treasures are right there to pick up, and you mostly just run around, and sometimes you'll have like one puzzle here, and then you'll run around for half an hour, and then boom, another puzzle there, you know. It's not your typical, it's not what we are used to as a point and click or adventure games. I say we because I played, I started playing with like start parser a little bit and then point and click. I didn't really do the text adventure part because the first time I got a computer was 92. So even in 1992 there were a bunch of graphic games. I think Wolfenstein came in 92. Chasm, right? Okay, so if I go south, I go back to the circle room, right? No. But if I go south from here, we're in the circle room. If I go north from here, and you go east from here, we can't. If northeast from here. This goes back to Deep Canyon. Okay, there you go. I'll just uncover the map here. Boom. Okay, so that's what's happening. We're in the Reservoir South, Deep Canyon, Chasm territory. Maybe I could just uncover this a little bit. Why not? Don't go too far in there. There you go. Even though I looked at the map like what, maybe an hour ago, I remember nothing. There's a bunch of rooms. There's so much stuff anyways, and most of them is just Chasm, Deep Canyon, North, South, East Passage. So we're in Deep Canyon. Let's go back to Reservoir. So let's go northeast, northwest. Then let's go southwest, and then let's go southwest again. Ah, there you go. Oh, is that the troll? Okay, we'll uncover the troll. There you go. There's your troll. There you go. Okay. Now we're back to the east-west passage. There's arrows leading down. Yeah, we've done that. So west of the troll room is the maze. We could go there, but I don't really want to go there right now. So let's go back to Reservoir South. So if I type in Reservoir South, that was the place. Reservoir, it's right there. Reservoir South. I didn't get the experience. I had that one friend that did PC or Amiga. I would watch him play. It's confused. You watch him with a confused look on your face. So fuck it. Let's go north and then north again. No. North. north, east, west. That guy that took us our sword never came back, so I'm so happy to have reloaded. Anyways, this is the kind of game that you need to reload, you need to replay. I am sure that eventually in our playthrough, I will lock maybe, I don't know if this game has soft locks, hard locks, whatever. And I'll have to redo the whole thing, but redoing the whole thing right now would literally take me 10 minutes. Not even 10 minutes. Because I wouldn't redo the whole map. We know this map, that doesn't matter. We've done the map. Just have to pick up the same items we have, which literally takes a couple of minutes, even seconds at this point. It would take maybe 5 minutes. This game is finishable in, I think, 42 turns or something. This is turn 236. Stream view. You are standing on a path beside a gently flowing stream. The path follows the stream, which flows from west to east. So if I go west again, the stream emerges from a spot too small for you to enter. Oh, okay. North? You can't go, even though there's like dots there. I don't know where there's paths there. And if they would be one way, they would have like arrows. So let's go east. No, that's interesting. Maybe it is, but this one, no, this what we're airing is Skyrim. This is Streets of Winter Run or something. My son plays that. Hey, Racing the Beam, how is it? How is it going? Okay, so Reservoir South, so we can go back to the dam. East. I don't know what to do with the control panel. East. The dam base. You are at the base of Flood Dam, Control Dam number 3, which looms above you and to the north. The river Frigid is flowing by here. Along the river are the white cliffs, which seem to form giant walls stretching from north to south along the shores of the river as it winds its way downstream. There's a folded pile of plastic here which has small valve attached. I could be wrong, it could be Oblivion. I'm saying Skyrim, but I think you're right. I think it is Oblivion. I think it is Oblivion. It's Winter Run, so where is Winter Run? Is it... It would make sense, Skyrim, Winter, Skyrim, you know. There's a folded pile of plastic here which has small valve attached. Save, it's been a while. Turn valve. I'm having troubles with my fucking hands. Do you know what a valve is? Do I know? Maybe I don't. I'm questioning my own reality. Where is this a game? Is this real? Is this real life? Ah! Hey, Bit Sculptor. Apparently I can't turn a fucking valve. It's just a pile of plastic, you know? I can get the plastic. I would have not known, you know, the load is too heavy, your load is too heavy. You are encumbered. Let's show you where we are. Damn base. We're at the damn base. We're at the freaking damn base, man. So apparently we can go east, maybe. Along the river are the white cliffs which seem to form a giant wall stretching from north to south. Along the shores of the river, maybe we can climb? Can't go that way. I don't want your damn plastic. A pile of plastic, why would that be important? Okay, I think this is a good place to stop because there's not too much that essentially we can go up the dam, north of the dam. At the bottom there, south, completely south, there's the mirror room, winding passage, cave. We can go down that cave, but that looked, I don't know, it looked dangerous. It was looking down. I think in the description it said that it looked ominous, so I didn't want to go there right now. Besides that, west of Troll Room, there's the maze. So we could do the maze, but I don't know. I don't want to do the maze. I don't wanna. So I would just continue exploring the dam up there, whatever. We'll do that next time though. Yeah, this is a good place to break. I'll just stop there. We're in the dam right now. We're in the dam base. With the dam base, that's fine. Save the dam base. And stream 1. So just looking at the map and we did take like almost half an hour just reading the manual. Yeah, I'm figuring this game might be a bit short. Yeah, I've heard that the whole complete thing is ZORK 1, 2, 3, and that's the whole game. But I think what we're gonna do is play ZORK 1. It'll take 3, 4, 5, 6 streams. If it takes 6 streams, that's like fine. I'll consider that a long game at that point. I might get stuck, but if I get stuck, I'll use a universal hint system. We'll try to get past a little bit by using hints. I don't want to like just know what to do. Like, I have no idea what the fuck's going on here. Literally, I don't even know what ZORK means. I don't even. Is that the world? But because they never say the ZORK world, they say welcome to ZORK or beyond ZORK or return to ZORK. But ZORK the Great, it says like, yeah, at first the game was called ZORK the Great Underground Empire. So the Great Underground Empire is named ZORK. I tried a bunch of them. Yeah, I think that's the major. If back then you would be connected on a mainframe and they would like get the stats of everybody like they do right now with games, I think it would be like shocking the small percentage of people that would be finishing even 1 or 2 Infocom game. I think what would be mostly, it would be 99.9 and then like almost everybody just plays them and eventually quit. And there's that one guy here and there that just finished them all, and there's a couple of guys that are able to finish 1 or 2 here and there, but it's just these games were almost not made to be finished. It's weird saying that, but I mean it in the sense that they don't want you to finish the experience. They want you to always come back and try other things, and like the game, so the game lasts 60, 100 hours, maybe more like 20 hours, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that with no hints or anything you would play a game like, maybe not ZORK 1 because this is standard difficulty, but as soon as we get into ZORK 2, 3, it's all advanced difficulty. So we will see what advanced for them it is, but each time I see somebody talk about this, they're like, don't like reviews of this, or I even watch a couple of like beginning of Let's Plays, because I wanted to see if there was a way to play ZORK with some kind of interface, like map. Like in my wildest dreams, I would have imagined a program, and maybe somebody will make one someday. Maybe it exists and I just don't know it, but that you would just load that that ZORK file, or even like, oh yeah, you load that ZORK file and then you can look up like the manual, and in the same, essentially in the same program, you would have access to the official maps if you want them, or the hints, or the manual. Of course, like this, but you would also have like I can scroll back up here, but if I shut down the game and I come back, I can't scroll back up there. Like make that like completely seamless. It's like you're always printing when you're doing the printing or whatever. A scribe, I think. What was it? What was it called? A script. Like, what happens if I do script? Oh, it'll ask for a file, I guess. Yeah, right. Boom! It asks for a text file. So I should have done that, but I am recording the stream, so it's like we'll have I have historical archives of all this shit if anything happens. Yeah, sometimes it's useful to come back to old playthroughs and what did I do at that moment? What? I don't remember. Anyways, that was ZORK for today. It's always fun, these games. I'm surprised at how fun they are. And Colossal Cave Adventure was kind of an experiment to see, first of all, if you guys are interested, and clearly you are, because there's people viewing and people are talking and all that stuff. This is actually more popular than when I played Phantasy Star, weirdly enough, or maybe even Syndicate. Like somebody said, I can't remember who said it, but like nobody streams these games, and I think they are streamable. They're highly streamable. I think the chat can definitely help. Most of you guys have not played or finished them, so there's no way somebody's gonna spoil it for me. I can say it can't happen. It can happen, but if nobody spoils games like Monkey Island, nobody's gonna spoil ZORK or old text adventure games. So I will be playing more text adventure games. Like I said, I will be playing ZORK, and then we'll jump into something. I think it'll be the expansion pack to Unreal. I did play Unreal like a year ago. It's been way too long. I need to just finish up Unreal and play the Return to Nepali. Hey Dave, good game. This Yes, I'm having some fun. I'm really having some fun. I don't know if you saw when I play Colossal Cave Adventures, but there's a couple of nods to this. This is definitely inspired, or it's inspired, almost copied, because some of the rooms are like literally the same thing. So yeah, we'll play the ZORK games, and yeah, I'll play Return to Nepali, then we'll play ZORK 2, then I'll find another like shortish action game that we can jump into, and then come back quickly to ZORK 3. That'll get rid of the ZORK like trilogy. Then we'll play a couple of other games, and I'll come back to Beyond ZORK and ZORK 0, I think. Those are the two other text ZORK, and then after that, that'll be 2023, I guess, or maybe 2022, maybe. We'll play Return to ZORK and all the other graphic adventure games. So that's it. Thanks for watching, everyone. It's always fun to play this, because yes, playing this with you guys is just makes it so much better. So much better. I can't even play games without streaming anymore, like play games alone in this room. It's fucking depressing. Like, this is a drug. Once you, like, I tasted it, I'm fucked. Fahrenheit. Yeah, I mean, this is just start. I want to play more of them, and like I'll get into, like, I'll show you the manuals and stuff like that. And if I can get the physical copies, like with the physical stuff, I'll do it. But like right now, financially, it's a little hard, but it's getting better by the minute, so maybe. But yeah, I'm very, very interested, because those games were all about like the manuals and that physical stuff, and you know how much I love maps, you know how much I love manuals. Who do we raid? Let's raid Kilgore. He's playing Trespass. That's an old Jurassic game which uses physics. That's maybe the first physics game. I think it is. Way in advance of its time. Way too much in advance of its time. Most computers couldn't even run it. It was janky as fuck. It's weird jumping from ZORK to that, but yeah. And I usually don't raid big streamers, but I'm gonna start doing it a little bit. Maybe it'll bring more people here. I don't know. That's not necessarily the objective. So thanks everyone for watching. Have a great night, and remember to have fun. Here's some links for you guys. If you didn't know, I have a YouTube channel and the Discord mostly, but there's also Twitter there. Check those out. Have a great night. Rez, Tryman, Dave, Bit Sculptor, Racing the Beam, and anybody who's still there. Ciao guys.
Thank you for your cooperation. Good night.
I'll buy that.